As I mentioned in the beginning that we have a diversified speakers, so now I shift to something related to travel and tourism. I'll request and invite Ms. Cynthia Ritchie to talk about the leveraging technology to promote travel and tourism in KP. Ms. Cynthia.
So I'm very glad to be here. It's a pleasure to be invited into Abbottabad yet again. I've been in and out of Pakistan, just briefly give you an overview, in and out of Pakistan since 2009. And I wish Senator Swati were still here because he and his family were one of the first Pakistanis to actually invite me to Pakistan. And I never will forget their incredible hospitality, the graciousness that they extended to me as a foreigner, as an American, getting an opportunity to explore this wonderful country. A number of things that I've noticed throughout the region. I think that Pakistan has a tremendous opportunity. Pakistan's youth are their greatest resource, their human resource, their human capital. It just needs to be leveraged properly, and I think it's a function of brand management, personal brand management, country brand management. I think that we all understand our individual brands are important, our country brands are important, company brands are important at a micro and a macro level. I've witnessed firsthand telemedicine in this country in 2010, and what an incredible thing for me to see actively being engaged in this region when we don't even have telemedicine in many parts of my own country. And so there's a lot of misperceptions, I think, between Pakistan and Pakistanis, and of course me being an American, I have to say that as well. But I continue to be welcomed in this region, in this country, and I cannot express my gratitude enough on that level. Imran Khan Sahib and his lovely wife, Rahman, they've been very gracious to me. I have to extend the KP government, many of the ministers that hold important positions now, they were friends and welcomed me in 2010-11 before they came into these important positions. So I'm very pleased and honored to have many friends within PTI and the KPK government, and I can't continue to express my gratitude to you all for welcoming me and taking a chance on me in many respects. So my job here, what I intend to do is I'm a documentary producer. I'm working with the studios out of Santa Barbara, California, Rose Lane Studios, roselane.com. And my CEO is a Danish national. He has been heavily in the music industry, Pink Floyd, the Beatles, you name it. He's worked with them, and we're branching into film. So he's turned over creative control to me to work on a documentary series covering various subject matters of Pakistan. My intent is to be objective, with each episode focusing on a different subject matter: health, education, entrepreneurship, women's empowerment, tourism, travel. And so this is where I need your help, I need your input, connecting with me on social media. I'm very actively engaged on Facebook and Twitter and so forth. And I love getting feedback from the young people, the entrepreneurial spirit, the creative thinkers, the change agents, the change makers in this country. So I actively request that you connect with me, because it's you that I want to portray. It's you that I want to show to the international community. The West, unfortunately, one way or the other, shows too many angry, bearded men with Kalashnikovs. And we have some bearded men here. They look very nice. So my goal here is to show a different side of Pakistan that's not shown in the international community. So with the families that have welcomed me into their homes, and I've learned to make a roti, little things like that we intend to show. Recently I was in Peshawar, and we got to film me doing a number of things with the Ministry of Cultural Affairs, and they were very gracious. They facilitated me. So I'm going to show a more objective, optimistic view of the country. There are challenges here. Yes, we will address those, but for every challenge, we also want to show a success story. Going back to critical thinking, one of the speakers earlier spoke very eloquently about the element of critical thinking. there are many common factors that I've noticed between the U.S., in the South, where I'm from, Louisiana and Texas, and in Pakistan. We're a very hospitable people. Our faith is very important to us. We believe in God. And our food's very important to us. So faith, family, and food. But in some areas of society, we can also be a little narrow-minded in the South. In other words, in some of the school systems, we've been discouraged from asking questions. And so I saw that in Louisiana, deep South Louisiana, South Texas, and Georgia, and so forth. I've also seen that here. From a very early age, if a child wants to ask a question, they are discouraged from asking questions. And I think from a very early age, this discourages critical thinking, because if a child thinks that they can't ask questions and they're taught that it's disrespectful, then what are they going to do as they get older? Are they going to continue to be curious about their world? Are they going to continue to be global thinkers? You know, that is an interesting form of modeling. It's a combination of nature and nurture. And so in the South of America, as we continue to evolve in our education system, so too I would encourage that within Pakistan, starting from a very early age. Children are going to ask questions. That's just the way they are. And we want to encourage their curiosity so that they grow up to be well-rounded human beings. And so you guys can grow up to become intellectual examples of Pakistan, right? So this is what I want to show in my documentary series. And with your help and with your support and with your prayers, we'll be very successful. It will be challenging. It's not easy. We all have to go against stereotypes and suspicions. And again, here in Pakistan, as in South Louisiana and Texas. Houston, Umar and I know one another from Houston. I have a lot of connections here from Houston, Texas. We know the wonderful components of the Southerners and hospitality, but we also know that we can be a little narrow-minded and suspicious about things we don't understand. That's the human condition. Humans tend to be afraid of things that they don't understand. And I think that that's why I identify so much with professionals in ICT, because you're such advanced thinkers. You have so much intellectual capacity that you may see resistance in local communities that don't fully understand that you are forward thinkers, you are innovators, you are the leaders of tomorrow, not only for this country, but hopefully for the world as well, inshallah. So again, I ask for your support, your prayers, and feel free to connect with me on social media as we move forward in our documentary series. And thank you for this opportunity.